Straight up and down. You already know what it is. Want to shout out Mo Moody, K-Town Shaker. Straight up and down, repping VA. You know what I mean? Lancaster, nigga. You already know what it is. Mo Moody, one of them respected ones. You already know. We gonna let y'all hate. We gonna let y'all say what y'all say. But you already know what it is. You know what I mean? Anything else different is uncivilized. You chihuahua mouth having a nigga. You already know what it is with me. Now, we want to get into this one the real way, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I mean, North Cac, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we out here, you understand what I'm talking about? We won't talk about Stunna 4 Vegas, nigga, stripping down, you know what I mean? One of the most hated from the city, you know what I'm talking about? Now, he just dropped this, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's going crazy, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand this, man. Some people can pop out, you know what I mean, after not being too active, you know what I'm saying? And then they can actually come with a project that's going to have the streets back bumping and have the streets back on their side. You know what I'm saying? Now, we looking at the track list. We looking at them getting active. We looking at everything that's going on with this whole North Carolina rap scene. You know what I mean? And we looking at South Cat. You see what I mean? But when we talk about Stunna 4 Vegas, we talking about somebody that's trying to bridge the gap. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of things is happening with Stunna 4 Vegas as well. And we're going to get into that later on. But see, the thing with it is, when we talk about this whole project, we talking about something that, you know, he made off his own impulse. You see, he ain't got to ride the baby. He ain't got to ride certain artists to have his own motion because he is who he is. And a lot of people doubt him. I know he got a lot of beef in the city. I know it's a lot of people that's against him. But when we talk about work ethic, that's one of the things that was his problem that we was talking about, how he don't drop consistently how he's supposed to. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I think with Stunna 4 Vegas, he got to get his whole mold right for him to get inside a project. Because, you know, people behind real stuff going on. So, like, he got to get in his own mode to release these projects for y'all. It's just like some niggas can just throw out music. I'll just do music all day. But some niggas got to feel the music and actually be going through something to come out here and actually put out music for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a situation to where we sit up here and we, you know what I mean, not looking at what Stunna 4 Vegas doing. It's just a simple fact that Stunna 4 Vegas be trying to stay out the way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He not always in the eye of the media doing all of these gimmicks and all of this stuff like other people. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when real stuff going on with you in the city, you know, we ain't gonna get into the beef aspect of who he beefing with and, you know, who at his top, who, you know, all this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what it is him going and being a family man and putting his family inside his situation and taking care of them. He always repping his family, you know what I'm saying? And this brings us into the second segment of what we even talking about. You know what I'm saying? The man just met back up with his pops, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you got things like that going on, it delays a lot of music, man. You know what I'm saying? Now he back ready. You know what I'm saying? So he posted these pictures up on his IG to let niggas know that, you know what I mean, he repping his name and he stand on his name. You know what I'm saying? So he put a lot of pictures up. Him when he was younger, you know what I'm saying? His father when he was younger, you know what I'm saying? And all of this stuff, man. And this is stuff that, like I said, we didn't know and we didn't understand about Stunna 4 Vegas. He never really put all this out inside, you know what I'm saying? You know, out in the open like that. You know what I mean? His baby pictures, his daddy baby pictures, all this kind of stuff like that. So it show a different side and a different mode. So him dropping this project, you know what I'm saying? It builded his confidence way up, man. Some people have missing pieces they feel like that's in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was their father not having the bond they should have had or their mama not having the bond they should have had. And then when they finally get it, they feel whole again and they feel more, you know, confident to get back in the rap thing. I'm not saying that this what was keeping them back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, him, you know what I mean, re-meeting his pops and, you know, doing all of this and understanding his pops was a G. And his pops was doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean, now they meet back up and stuff like that. You know how that can make you feel. You know what I'm saying? You see Stunna 4 Vegas pops in the back. You see what I'm saying? You see what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that been handed down to him that y'all don't understand and y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these rappers that's out right now, a lot of they pops was in the street, and a lot of they pops, been exposed to a lot of things and seen a lot of things as well. So this is why they may not have been around. You know what I'm saying? It may have been a mama, situation. They didn't get along. They had to stay from around. You know what I'm saying? But now his pops is back around. You know what I'm saying? He made a post of it, and he made a post of both of them hugging and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He put the caption down there. You know what I'm saying? So we like to see stuff like this, man, because it's a lot of people that grow up without fathers that, never see them no more. You know what I'm saying? And they try to play hard, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it always hit home when you see other people with their fathers, and, you see other people reuniting with their fathers. You see what I'm saying? And maybe you haven't reunited with yours. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I salute Stunna for Vegas. That's why I had to do this video, man. Because it's like, at the end of the day, a lot of people count him out. A lot of people say that he up on the baby coattail. He doing this, he doing that. But you got to look at it like this. He got a solid project out right now. You know what I'm saying? That the youngins is liking. Y'all ain't got to like it, but I know what I'm saying, where he from, and inside South Carolina, know what I'm saying, them little closer regions like that, you know what I'm saying, when we go out, you talk about VA and all that, Stunna for Vegas is getting bumped. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be in the pockets. Y'all think Florida, they bumping Stunna for Vegas. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, him opening up more up on the internet, it shows that, he got more to him than just rap, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because he rap about what y'all want to hear, but he actually shop if y'all get to, you know what I'm saying, listen to him and get to see what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we want to shout out Stunna for Vegas on that one. And like I said, man, all you got to do is y'all look up the project. Y'all do y'all own due diligence. That's the whole title to the thing, For My Fans. You know what I'm saying? He did that for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to look at it. Y'all saying he not active. Y'all saying he ain't dropping enough. Y'all saying he not in the, public eye too much, and he ain't active like he's supposed to. Now he give y'all a project only for y'all, and he named it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all go out and y'all support it, man, because it's a lot of people in North Carolina that, they get down with Stunna for Vegas, but it's a lot of sides that, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of things and a lot of animosity towards them as well. You know what I'm saying? But this is more of a video, you know what I mean, just to show y'all that he got more to him layered than, you know what I'm saying, what y'all think. You know what I mean? And he definitely don't need to hang up on nobody coattail. His thing is consistency. As long as he stay consistent, he gonna get whatever he want regardless. And he gonna get the people ear. So it's like that over here, man. It's the 100 Mob, your dolphin body having that ning. And you already know what it is with me. It's Top Cat 100, man. So y'all go ahead on, drop y'all comments, you know what I'm saying? And y'all let me know how y'all feel about Stunna for Vegas' new project, if y'all from North Carolina or South Carolina or in the surrounding area. And y'all let me know, man, is they bumping that Stunna for Vegas? Do they want that Stunna for Vegas? And did you hear that Stunna for Vegas, man? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's just different type of rap, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear everybody, you know what I'm saying? We'll hear the nonsense and we'll hear the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But long as, you know what I'm saying, keeping it, kosher in front of the, fans, and you keeping it yourself and you being original, we going to always jump behind it and we going to support it as the 100 Mob. Now, you already know what it is.